still, peace be still, though I'm with thee always, all unrelenting, ever caring, all abiding peace and love. Peace be still, peace be still, in the presence of God. He will guide and protect, rest in God's arms of love. You probably recognize that beautiful piece from our hymnal, Wings of Song. It is actually a lullaby by Johannes Brahms. I remember sitting in the audience, well, in the pews, shall we say, for one of our Thursday unities, and going through the hymnal, and I came across it, and I started looking at the melody, and I suddenly had visions of a beloved teddy bear from my childhood that had a music box in it that played this. So perhaps you remember it from your childhood as well. This German lullaby was composed by Johannes Brahms in 1868 as part of Opus 4, Pieces for Soprano and Piano. The lullaby was first performed in public on December 22nd, 1869, and it was a smashing success, so much so that Brahms's publisher, without consulting him, started issuing it in different arrangements and different versions with different words and for different instruments. This annoyed the composer. There's an interesting story behind why Brahms wrote this piece, but first let me tell you a bit about Johannes Brahms. His early life is often compared to Beethoven's early life. They were both children of mediocre musicians who were frequently unemployed. Both Beethoven and Brahms's parents had alcohol problems and stormy relationships, and money was always very tight. In order to support his family, Brahms's father had been forced to start playing in seedy taverns and bordellos. When he discovered at an early age that Brahms was very musically talented, he arranged for him to have piano lessons, and at the age of 9, he took Brahms to these same taverns and bordellos and got him jobs playing the piano there to support the family. This early experience left Johannes Brahms with an odd view of women and of marriage. During his lifetime, Brahms fell in love many times, but always broke off the relationship just short of marriage. So Brahms never married, but did form very strong relationships with many women in his life, including the widow of his friend and teacher, the composer Robert Schumann. He helped support Clara Schumann and her children his entire life. Brahms wrote this lullaby, though, for his friend Bertha Farber. Bertha had been a singer in a Vienna women's choir, and Johannes Brahms became the director of it. He fell deeply in love with her, and she fell in love with him. They spent many months walking together in the parks in Vienna, singing to each other. But when it appeared that marriage was on the horizon, Brahms left Vienna for 2 years. He wrote her a letter and said to Bertha that while he loved her, he could not be fettered by marriage. He then told another friend that while he could accept his own failures, and he felt he'd had many of them, he could not bear to face his wife if he had failed. Bertha subsequently married a wealthy businessman, but she remained friends with Brahms her entire life. And to celebrate the birth of her son, whom she named Johannes after Brahms, he wrote this melody. He told her to sing little Hans to sleep with it and to remember him. It is now his most famous song. It has been translated into many languages with many different texts, including ones such as the one in our hymnal. The original German text, when translated into English, ends with the text, "Lay thee down now to rest, may your slumber be blessed." Lay thee down now to rest, may thy slumber be blessed. Lay thee down now to rest, may thy slumber be blessed. Thank you for joining us, and tonight, may your slumber Be blessed.